Доброго времени суток.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Ask what you must. I've nothing to hide.
Seems to me you should be a little more afraid. There's a killer about, after all.
Till overboiling a bit of cabbage becomes a crime, I shall hold my head steady.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep
Вот
it
нажала
quiet long
или
enough
это
for me to
само?
listen.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs. Well, well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we?
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
I'll come back to you, and you better be ready to talk here.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad?
Ah, music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Quiet long enough for me to listen.
Never thought you'd end up in prison, Garthik.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Nest. Your kind always...
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up.
This wolf on a leash now.
Он как
On
будто
then
в
to
рабы
my final
меня.
query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Dear Lord, I might as well try and teach mathematics to a dog chasing its tail. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. As per your own testimony, you can cook, but you have the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun.
Quiet long enough for me to listen.
That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so
Так и думала.
always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Nest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, we've got this wolf on a leash now.
I know, but you just don't have what it takes. A good slave's made of sterner stuff, I'm afraid. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
Да-да, конечно.
Would you put a knuckle in it?
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them. One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every... He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather... Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
I don't know the first thing about swords.
Never thought you'd end up in prison, Captain.
That right? I always knew you'd turn up rotten Ben Mezd. Your kind always hung closest to our divine.
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
Most unusual, and if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about... This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind? Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Вредный.
That right? I always knew you'd turn up rotten Ben Mezd. Your kind always hung closest to our divine.
So, anything interesting for me? I'll take that as a no.
Значит, я ничего не узнала. А, вот с этим говорила. Вроде.
You one of them? A divine order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Gero. You hear that?
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
The ship, of course.
Turnips and water are all I was given.
His eyes snap open. He looks at you and frowns.
Murder? Ah, that's what they were going on and on. I wouldn't know anything about it. I kill a man. He knows who done it. His daddy knows who done it. And the mayor knows who done it.
His eyes flutter shut, and he assumes his position of repose once more.
Whether they catch me is another matter, but I ain't one to hide my accomplishments.
Never thought you'd end up a prison
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
We've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close.
Seems to me you should be a little more afraid.
There now, just like that.
Squeeze!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, kiddo. Good news.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty.
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Yeah, no indeed, kiddo. But that ain't my...
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all, thank ye kindly, kiddo.
We've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here,
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Все такие деловые.
It was one of them. I know it.
Кем я еще... Я уже говорила
Put
уже.
a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The
The part where I reassure you and you shut up.
То что?
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to
Nay.
listen.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, eh? We're trying to catch a killer here.
your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf
I'm
on a
busy
leash.
watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, ma'am, but we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
And if she tries to run, keep those bolts trained on her. And if she tries to run,
You seem
shoot
on edge,
to kill.
officer. What on earth is the matter? You seem on edge, officer.
Murder most
What
foul.
on earth is the
I
matter?
strongly suspect you know all about it. Murder most foul.
Do
I
you?
strongly suspect.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. desperately keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God! The woman's mad! You there! Sorcerer! Go and fetch Magister Siwan! We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Она тоже меня хочет убить. Тут все меня хотят убить. Идеальная игра.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Ох, ёшкин кот. А они-то чё на меня? Так должно было случиться.
What's happened?
Левый что? Это все можно было подобрать. А это лутер-шутер. Наверное, не стоит. Читаем стихи. Хорошее свидание выпало. О, так тут затопит все. Теперь назад-то. Да я рыбу надо, не надо мне тарелки. Так, блин. Очень не стоит столько места. Ух ты. Он отлично.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead. You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only...
Надо типа их как-то поднять.
What happened? Must have been the turnips. You dare strike a royal?
О боже.
His eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
А, ну все. И... А, это типа... Да, кинула. У него должен быть ключ, нет?
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips. His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien?
Ifan cries out, then his eyes fall closed again, no matter how much you shake.
А где ключ-то? А. Крутой у меня шлем. Ох, ничего, полный, а ключа так и нет.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
It's no use. Your words do not...
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
Там еще сидел. Его вообще ничего не... Вот он ключ. Я его выкину. И не отсюда ключ, а на корме. А где-то лезть?
Oh, the hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Я зря сюда бежала.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching. The dog notices you for the first time and snarls. The hairs on its back prickling as it looks.
Sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Please, make it stop.
Sorcerer!
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
Ого.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
О. Так я и ту могла так, наверное, сломать.
Gods! By divine grace, who was that howling?
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer! Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
Успех, боже, мне
Find a place to
повезло.
hide and stay there.
This is Bishop Alexander. Not bad. Not bad at all.
And you thought Rivellon was flat?
Куда ты? Стой, стой, остановись. До смерти боится. Блин, ну пошли. Ломать дверь. Ломай.
God damn it! I need to get off this wreck and quick.
И анимация. Забавно. Надо все облазить, обшарить. О, лук. Мне пригодится. А его можно сюда?
this? Something's pounding on the hull.
Там что-то жуткое у них. А мне не хочется. О, а там мужик какой-то. А. Блин. Теперь меня назад. Сох. Вот ключ от чего?
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to him.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or something?
И прям. Почему я не ору, как резаный?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
Как эльф? Это же две разные расы.
I had a mask rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was
Эльфы, да, они такие простые.
After her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold dead.
Да ее уже нет на корабле.
Indeed, just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death.
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns
Забавно.
to his book.
Интересный. Так, сюда я зашла. Чего я ключ взяла? От этой двери? Блин, туда аж страшно. Страшно.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly warning you. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Что там?
It doesn't budge. The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
Воу-воу. А, типа там вообще другая.